Okay. And just as I go live, I have a tiny little cat meow at me. And then keep walking under my chair in a way that I can't pet it. Oh my goodness. Okay. You're silly littles. And I don't know where she went now. She always wants attention at the darndest times, I swear. Helps if I bring my mic a little bit closer, no? Y'all, it's so fucking cold in here. I did not want to get up. It's 24 out and it feels like 14, which is actually an improvement. Last night, it got, before I passed out, the last time I checked was around 3. I think it got down to 17. And I didn't see the wind chill quite dip below 0 like they were saying it was going to. I don't know if that actually happened though. Lowest I saw the wind chill was 3. It is fucking freezing. There was so much cold air just seeping in around our door. I found an old sheet and I was like throwing that on the floor at the base of it. Plus I had a old guinea pig pad still. I was rolling that up and putting that up against the bottom of the door. We have very, very old windows. I don't know if they're the original windows or not. Some of the windows still have the rope in the sash when you pull the window up and down. But it feels like single pane glass when you tap the window. So it's kind of crazy. Right now it's 24 and it feels like 14. So it's just, it's cold. It's very, very cold. It's very, very cold. Alright. No, that's not what I wanted. Alright. So, okay, I think we're good. I think I've done the things that I need to do at the moment, so let's go ahead and load up. So, no Stardew Valley with the husband today. He doesn't really have a mic in there. We've been talking on Discord through his phone, but it's kind of shitty, and because he doesn't have proper headphones, I'm feedbacking through when I'm talking to him off stream, and I'm like, "Arr." So, and his mom's in there too, so it would be weird. Excuse me. Well, weirder, I guess. So, that computer's also dirt old, and I don't think it would run over Wi-Fi with him streaming his co-op screen through Discord and being in the co-op game. It can just run single player, and it can run co-op kind of, but it gets cranky. So we're gonna do some Minecraft. I'm much more awake than the last time we played, thankfully. I haven't been in here at all since the last time we played though, so I haven't gotten anything done. I have not gotten more stuff smelted. I'm not sure if I needed more stuff smelted. Oh no, we're good. Yeah, we're okay. Alright, drop off that stuff. We need some more. Wrong box. There we go. So yeah, I'm a little more coherent than the last time we attempted to do stuff. Hey, why are we hissing? Where are we hissing at? No cat fights behind me, please. Thank you. Yeah, so I might actually be able to sort of pay attention to what I'm doing now. I still have to fix the interior up here and all that, but you know, we'll get there. We'll get there. in the meantime, let's start putting in our other wall where I just kind of was just so mind mushy. I'm like, I'm done. I give up. I can't do this. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, well, we're still lined up, so that's good. I didn't fuck up anything too terrible. That's always a good feeling. For me, at least, because, you know, my fluffy brain is never quite sure what's gonna happen with that. Some days I can't remember shit, and it's just taking all of my brain power to breathe and sit upright. But that was extenuating circumstances. And then last night we found out that Russell's aunt, whom the mother-in-law has been gallivanting all over the country with, and whom she was with up to a week ago when the husband had his surgery, now believes she either has the CV-19 or meningitis. I just looked at Russell last night and I was like, because he was coming out to get masks and he was warning me, I was like, how do you not know? Those are two really different things. Both can be serious, but the meningitis is a lot more concerning. She needs to go to the ER. It was kind of bizarre. He goes, I don't fucking know. I didn't talk to her. He goes, I'm just telling you. And I was like, sweetie, I have news for you. Your mother's been in this house for an entire week. She has been in our faces for an entire week. If your mother picked it up from her sister, newsflash, we all have it. And he's like, no, I was like, sweetie, stop. They're saying the new variant you can transmit within, like, what was it? Half an hour, 5 minutes, something like that, if you're actually displaying symptoms and shit. And he wasn't listening to me, and he's like, well, it could be the original version, and that takes longer to show symptoms and to transmit. I'm like, sweetie, she's been in this house a week. If your mom has it, we all have it. She's been with all of us. She's been in all of our faces. Like, what do you not understand about this? Especially with, you know, my mom's not vaxxed. I haven't gotten mine yet. I was gonna finally attempt it once we got my tooth sorted, and then that had to get pushed back. So I was like, oh, good. And like, fabulous. And yeah, so I'm like, for fuck's sake, listen to me. And then after further discussion with his aunt, it turns out she went to the one sister's whose entire residency came down with it after she dropped Russell's mom off at the hospital. And one of the kids over there was just getting over it. And I'm like, really? I was like, if she knew this, why the fuck did she go? The people on his side of the family don't stop and think before they do, and it drives me crazy. I'm just like, you gotta be kidding me here, right? Can you make this shit up? 'Cause, damn. My sanity, y'all. There are not enough rooms in this house to hide in. Or the other possibility is there's just too many damn people in this house for my personality and my sanity to handle. I swear. But thank you for not being mad about me going early yesterday, like way early yesterday. We're going a little early today, but that just means we can try to get a little bit more done. So that's not necessarily a terrible thing. And I was up and I was like, you know what? I'm semi-functional. We should just do this, which was a bit of a question last night. I was not feeling well. I was having some problems with my neck. I think I pinched or compressed my neck in a bad way. And then I was having some other issues when I woke up and was really not feeling right at all. But that seems to have settled for the time being, so we'll give it a go today. Hopefully I won't have to suddenly drop on you, but if I do, I do. But we will try not to. So I've got 3 more colors I need to fluff. Now, I'm not fluffing the entire skein of yarn. I'm only fluffing about a Ziploc bag's worth, like a Ziploc sandwich bag, to get us started. Mostly because I don't have enough storage at the moment to handle fluffing an entire thing of yarn at one go, let alone 21 of them. So, I'm not even sure how much fluff 380 yards would make. But I've been fluffing enough. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. I haven't been up that long. I've been fluffing enough where I think it will get us through at least the first project, and then if I have to, I'll fluff to replace from there for the next one. So I do think I'll be able to be done in time for Sunday, because I've got the 3 balls left. I do have to get some leveling done in WoW tonight, but maybe I can get a couple of the lower level guys pushed through and get them ready for next week tonight, and then go back to fluffing yarn for Sunday. So I've been coming over here, right? And whenever we work on the wall, and then I go back to demo, there's still a lot of fucking demo to go. Whenever I get back to doing demo, I'm like, where'd all my torches go? I had a fuck ton of torches. I had like a stack of torches. And I'm like, oh right, I used them on the wall. That makes sense now. Sorry, this mouse is getting a little ridiculous. Probably because there's shit in it. It's probably yarn fluff, if I'm gonna be perfectly honest. There's a huge chunk of it. Yeah, I've got one piece in here. See if I can get it. I've got yarn fluff everywhere. I think like little tiny pieces that just kind of vanished into the air. Pretty sure I've ingested some or inhaled some. It's crazy. My dashboard looks funny. Sorry, I got distracted. Something looks off. I don't know why. Huh. I don't know. Okay. Anyhow. So I'm going to be on the podcast this week for WoW Challenges. If you guys have any questions about Bloodthirsty or yeah, I guess mostly Bloodthirsty, send them in for Lita, and we'll try to get those answered on the show. And I will answer them to the best of my ability and in my opinion. I don't necessarily level the same way everyone else does, so I'm a lot more cautious when it comes to my challengers, but the cautiousness has been paying off, honestly, since we've had a pretty good go of it lately. So I'm okay with that. And the podcast will be 7 p.m. Eastern on Saturday night on their Twitch channel. Apologies for the show from last week not being posted yet. Sort of my fault and sort of not my fault. There's an issue with the MP3 at the moment, where we can't get it uploaded. So we were trying to wait until that got fixed, because I was thinking, oh, well, if it's only gonna be like a day or two, then I'm just gonna hold off posting the blog post. It's turned into a thing. So I might just post the blog post tonight and just put a disclaimer on it that the MP3 will be added in as soon as we are able to upload. Because, you know, if shit's gonna go wrong, it's gonna go wrong. And we don't understand what happened, because it was working fine a month ago, and now something's wrong. Lita's contacted some people that run that, and we're trying to get it sorted as quickly as possible. But the VOD is available on the YouTube channel, and I think it should still be up on their Twitch page for maybe another week. But it is archived. The live show is archived on the WoW Challenges YouTube page as well, and that is up. So, something. It's a little something something. Okay. Alright. So we're sort of making progress. Alright, we're gonna swap those two. We still have to get this side though, don't we? Frig. Alright. I don't like when I have to... I think I need more steps, actually. I don't like when I have to work over the water there. It gets annoying. Just with how I have to place shit. That box is full. Okay, let me grab these. Oh, my foot fell asleep. I'm like, man, my foot's really cold. No. That one just fell asleep because of how I'm sitting. Alright, we are... going to need another sack of sand for the upcoming part. I mean, we are making progress on the wall itself. We are. Not gonna lie about that. We are doing pretty well with that. Demo, on the other hand, demo's taking a while. So I figure as soon as I'm able to, which will probably, oh damn, this is why I don't like doing it this way. As soon as I get this yarn fluffed, I'll have some spare time open up. So I'll be able to get back in here and get to demoing a bit. Certain sections aren't too bad, honestly. Like the whole other side of the property is not that bad. This side of the property, though, is a whole another shadoodle. Because on this side, it's like solid sandstone in about 75% of it. So I'm like, oh god, what did I do? But we're still plugging away. It's just a little bit slower. Oh, I need to be careful. Although I guess if I walk off the edge here, I'll be in the water, so that won't be too... Nope. That won't be too bad. There we go. Whoop. Steps are so fussy. And my mouse is kind of over everything right now. My mouse wheel is starting to get stuck when I'm trying to scroll with it, so I mean, it was a cheap mouse. I do the wired mice because I don't trust the batteries not to fail me on my challengers, so it's like I don't need anything super fancy. I just need something to work. That's all I need. I need to know it's gonna work when I go to log in. I don't need to worry about, oh fuck, do I have the right batteries? And it kills me to constantly go through batteries. It really does. We ended up getting a USB chargeable flashlight because I was so upset over the amount of batteries that we were constantly going through. Because we tend to go, when we're both up for it, for a walk at night. And there's some critters around. So we like to be able to see if there's a critter up ahead of us or what the fuck just made that noise. I mean, we're on residential streets, but there's been coyote sightings up near up near the school complex and stuff, so apparently it's coyote mating season, so that was not supposed to do that. So it's important for us to be able to see. Is that not at the right level? Oh, maybe it is. It's the right level all the way down there. Has to be. Has to be. Alright. I feel like I'm gonna walk off the edge of this, so let me just hit the crouch key now. Save myself the aggravation of trying to get back up here. Oh, for some reason this looks off. It matches the other side though, so it can't be. It's just me being weird then. You know, which is fair. Cannot wait till we get the rest of the pumpkins put in. Although over here is probably going to be sea pickles. But I need to grow some. I have 5 that I picked up from a wandering merchant while I was doing demo. I managed to have enough emeralds on me from farming them for quartz and terracotta, since we don't have a terracotta biome that we found. I don't know if there is one on this map. We certainly haven't found it. If it exists. Okay, so this. Apparently lost a piece of. Oh, that's fine. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if we do the water gate here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's gonna be a little strange. It's gonna be off. It's not gonna be centered. It's just not gonna be. That's probably gonna bug the ever-living shit out of me. So I think maybe on this one we don't do the sewer gate. I mean, we've got a couple other sewer pass-throughs. I don't think we really have to have it. to be perfectly honest. And we've got a lot more areas coming up along the back and the other side that we can put those in. And we probably won't be putting them in all of the places, so I think we'll skip those for here. At least for the time being. Use the pickaxe. Hitting that with the sword's not really gonna get us anywhere, you know? Looks like fish down there. Sorry, fishes. You may want to move. Just saying. Because you're not going to be happy about things in a couple minutes. They spawn randomly anyway. Oh, nope, that one's gonna stay there for now. Okay. So we're just gonna fill this in. We can fill this section in since we're not doing the pass-through gate for the water. And then we don't have to listen to the water under our feet in the wall, at least for the times that we're in here. Mr. Fish? Mr. Fish. Yay, I guess? You made me kill you, Mr. Fish. I really didn't want to do that, but... Oh, we got some sirens. Apologies, I have no control over that. We're like 10 feet from the edge of the road, so... That happens. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, well, we can at least get this side put in. At least we don't have the semis going by like we did previously. They ended up putting a bypass in because the only road through town was getting so fucking congested. And traffic was just... it was a nightmare. And, so they put in this bypass, and at least now most of the tractor trailers use it. Because before they did that, like, just, you'd be dead asleep and ripped out of said sleep at the sound of the tractor trailers going way too fast down this road, coming into a 4-way stop sign at the end of it. And you would just hear them, like, just the terrible chugging of their transmission as they were trying to slow down and shit. It was terrible. We woke up several times afraid that there was about to be a tractor trailer in our house. We're like, oh god. What is even happening? It was not fun. Not fun. Alright, Give me 1 second. I need to do something real quick. Okay. Sorry, I was starting to feel a headache trying to get started, so I ain't got time for that right now. I'm not entirely sure why. Don't know if it's the cold snap, my neck, it could be a multitude of things. I don't know why I was doing that, because we still have to finish going up here. So I hope everyone's Thursday is finding them at least well. At least semi-decently. I'm just glad I don't technically have to make dinner tonight. I just have to reheat dinner. That's always a fabulous thing for me. Because I'm like, yay! Hopefully not a big mess, since all I have to do is reheat. Which means less of a mess to clean up. Which is always a good thing for me. I don't know here. I don't know if we have... We might have enough. Maybe. But... Oh, that's right. I did still need that. That makes sense now. Yes, indeed. So we're probably gonna have to go back and grab that sand that I just dropped off again. In a couple of minutes. I forgot that's why I was holding it, because we still had to do this side. Alright, now this we can do away with. This was one of my spacing markers while we were laying out the wall to make sure I didn't fuck it up, and then I went and fucked it up anyway. Oh, that was fun getting to the end of it. I'm glad that I hadn't actually built the wall as I was going, though, and did the layout first, because that would have been quite a problem. Quite a problem. I have the music set to in here. Okay. It's kind of hit me. I hadn't remembered hearing any of the music in a little bit. Still haven't gotten any bamboo. I don't know if the wandering traders sell it. Haven't seen them have it for me. So we'll have to make do with our makeshift scaffolding. It was hard enough finding this biome. To be perfectly honest, we went on the 3-hour expedition to find a desert biome. Normally I'm falling over them. But the one time I actually want to make one, or build in one, couldn't find it. So here we are. I still have to go back and finish fixing the front gate. I still have not swapped out the other wool and terracotta color yet for the one that I decided to change it over to. Part of me is like, well, you know, we can fix it when we get back around. Do we have our... Alright, we have our torches here. Okay, so just making sure we've got some light going up here. Okay. Oof. It's a good thing we're on peaceful. The amount of food I would have gone through by now. Be just crazy. Nope. There we go. Well, no, actually, yeah, that we do. Come on. There we go. Fingers did not want to operate the arrow keys appropriately, apparently. Alright, give me that. And I am actually going to need to smelt some more sandstone before we have our next Minecraft session. Because we are burning through this pretty darn quick. All things considered. Sorry, this part might make some people dizzy. It makes me a little dizzy, so I just have to slow down a little bit. There, if I stand over here, it's not quite as bad. Okay, there. We can see now. It's always a good thing. Always a helpful thing. So I'm thinking we might have the Death Knight ready for next week. I don't want to get too far behind on them because the Druid is like right there with the Death Knight. They're not that far off of each other. Okay. Just checking my supplies real quick to see if we needed anything while we were down here. Don't think we do. Alright, so let's get all of that dug out. There we go, that's better if I stand on that block, right? That's not quite so much swinging around. Not quite as vertigo-inducing. Sometimes I have to slow down for myself. It's like, oh, that made me dizzy. Can't get over how cold it is in here. My goodness, my feet are frozen. I have socks on. I have shorts on. I have fuzzy PJ pants on over top of them. I have a t-shirt on, and then I have my long sleeve like t-shirt overshirt kind of. It's not really a cardigan. It's not really sweater material. I just don't know what to call it. Alright, so looks like we're ready for another round of trim. So I'm gonna go up here. And we'll fix the inside of the walls later as we get the outside done. We really, honestly, should go and deal with at least the lighting situation where we can use the pumpkins. Oh wait, oh no, I have some on me. Okay, need the glass. Oh hey, I had extra steps. Cool. We have some torches. Okay. So let's head down here and figure this out. It's just so dark down here. I'm pretty far behind on the pumpkin patrol. You can see down there where it's glowing is where we left off. with the pumpkin patrol. Okay, so we were doing those in the corners. So you have to shear the pumpkins to carve them. And then you have to put the torches in them. To turn them into the jack-o'-lanterns. And I sink them down one, just so that we can kind of hide the bright orange. Like, I don't think it's gonna glow through a sand block, right? No. And then in the areas where we're gonna have them show through, oh, this was a pass through. Okay, well, we still have to grow the sea pickles, so we can just stick that guy there. That'll be alright. And then we can stick some sea pickles down in there. I've got the coral to grow them. I just haven't had the opportunity to do so yet. So like we would put one on either side of that pillar. 1, 2, 3, 4. I am surprised that you get so many seeds from carving them, though. I've got stacks and stacks and stacks of pumpkin seeds. Or at least that's what it feels like. Okay, so this one... I did not want to fall down the hole. I am not the car keys going down the hole. Bonus points if you know what I'm talking about. Okay. So we'll that in there. Oh. Well. Oh, I didn't realize I still had the sign on me. Well, I mean, we technically don't need the sand, so... 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, it's not like we can't replace it, so... Just saying. I mean, we need it for glass and things, but, I think we're okay for that for now. Alright, let's... Let me grab that. And we'll knock that out of the way. At least keep it the same color. Basically. Oh, that one's a coal block. there is more in there, but we'll deal with that when we go to deal with the flooring in there. That's fine. Alright, this one. Oh. Why, hello. I did not realize we had left that much water there. Well, okay then. Alright, well, I do kind of need that cobblestone. I kind of need all of you, honestly. Alright, so how about we put our holes in. And then we can come back because we're gonna need some more pumpkins. I mean, we might have just enough pumpkin, but we still have this side to do. So let's head back to the village real quick. And we'll drop some of this off. And we'll see if we have any more pumpkins or if the golems destroyed them all. Hopefully they haven't destroyed them all. I've got work boxes literally everywhere. So there's a chunk that I've taken out doing demo on. So demo's moving along slowly. Been trying to farm the pumpkins when I'm over here, and I'm not entirely certain if the golems are destroying the pumpkins as they're walking on them, or if the pumpkins are destroying themselves by landing, oh, we still have some stacks, but by landing on each other's stems when they pop up. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Sir. Sir. Thank you, sir. And we're probably gonna lose our hoe. Yep. Not a surprise. Not really. Alright, let's drop off the seeds. And the farming boxes. Alright, what do we have up here? Got a couple more pumpkins. I bought some drip leaf from some of the traders that had passed through because I had not experienced it yet. I wasn't sure what it would do, and then I had to go and look it up. I was like, oh, this looks interesting. Let me grab it now while you are here. We have iron back in the other workbox. Excuse me. So at least we've got the village contained on this side. It's not fully enclosed yet, but I don't want to lose those villagers because they're gonna populate our city. Which is why the city ended up being placed where it did. Alright. And I know this might seem like an awful lot of trouble, but I don't feel like going into the Nether and trying to track down glowstone. And glowstone's not that renewable. Like, as soon as you snag it, you know, you can't grow it. So, pumpkins are renewable. Because I can just farm me up some more without having to go through a whole ton of trouble. Alright, so we'll have to put some sea pickles around that one. This entire area is just nothing but crevices and caves and shit underneath of here. A couple different canyons running through the city, and I was like, damn, we did not recon this good enough. I was just kind of like, here we shall build. Oh, not what I wanted. We shall build here. We should have done a little bit more reconnaissance on that one. 2, 3. Just a little bit. Okay, give me 1 second. Hi, puppy. What's up? What's up, Zuzus? Zuzu, chat. Chat, Zuzu. Hi. What's the matter? What can I do for you? Can I do anything for you, sir? What's up? No? Oh, buddy. Do you have to pee-pee? I don't suppose you could use your potty pad. Buddy, it's cold. No, you're gonna make me bundle up? Okay. Alright, guys, give me 1 minute. Oh, I know, I understand. I hear you. I'm coming. Give me 1 minute. We need to take the puppy potty. And hold on, did I not pick up? Let's pick up the pumpkins first. Okay, we'll be right back. Feel free to go potty, grab a snack, whatever. We'll be right back, like 5 minutes. Oh boy, I thought I was cold before. Oh, I am downright freezing now. And doggy didn't pee. We went outside. The carport had all kinds of ice in it, and I wasn't gonna walk on that and risk falling. And since I'm the only one that can really function in the house at the moment, and he was mad. So then he's like, well, I'm not peeing right here where there was a clear spot. He wanted to go on the other side of the car where all the ice was. And I'm like, no, it's here or your potty pad. And so he got mad, started heading for the house. And then I had to grab our recycling buckets because those were sitting on the edge of the road. And I've had people try to pull up and be like, hey, are these free? I'm like, hey, those are my recycling buckets. You can't have them. Go get your own bucket of cat litter. Like, what the hell? So we reuse our cat litter buckets for recycling buckets when we need them, when our other buckets break or we need the extra room. Those things have a multitude of uses. And there, there's like, what, between $12 and $15 a bucket, depending on where we shop and what's on sale. So I'm like, no. Go get your own damn bucket. Oh, damn it. Go get your own damn bucket. Or find someone else that's not using them for other things, please. And then I had to grab the mail because old people and ice, and Russell can't risk slipping on the ice. Nobody else needs to be out walking on the ice. The road looks pretty good in front of our house, but I do believe I saw a couple trucks go by late last night before I fell asleep that were salting or sanding or some shit. And the sun was up today, and it does look like something melted, but the driveway is a fucking mess on the one side, so yay. And apparently, like, a couple of the towns that were further north got nothing. It was so crazy. Apparently an unexpected band of snow had formed right over the city of Fayetteville, and we'll do sea pickles there. Right over the city of Fayetteville and our town and a couple other towns nearby, and then everything north of Fayetteville. The weather guy's like, this is incredible. He goes, this looks like it's on a different planet or a different continent. He's like, what? He's like, this is crazy. You know it's not good if the local weather guy is just kind of like, oh, I don't fucking know. You know, like, sir, weren't you monitoring or, predicting this shit? I thought I had more copper somewhere. Yes. Okay. Just tuck the rest of this stuff back into there. You're gonna go here. Okay. So our main work box here. We'll get that. I was was gonna put the pumpkins in there, but maybe I'll just hold on to them. Although I guess I technically don't need them on me if we're not actually doing the thing at the moment. We do need some more sandstone though. Or some smooth sandstone rather. Okay. Oh, my feet are so cold. Alright. That needs a light. Drop that. And we can drop that. Okay. Well, at least here's some more granite. We can turn that into a villager for emeralds. One of our mini stonemasons. I'll tell you, I'm over this winter bullshit. I want to be somewhere where it's warm and balmy. I don't even care if it's humid right now. I don't care. This is crazy. Don't want to be this cold. I mean, if this house wasn't so drafty, it might be a slightly different story, but it costs a lot of money to have HVAC people look at your air ducts and potentially fix what's wrong. We ain't got that kind of money. We're still... Oh, husband needs to check his email and see if the lawyers tried to contact him in the past week, as we are still fighting to get his disability approved. She was supposed to try to get in touch with the caseworker on the other side, like at Social Security side, and see if they got the information that they had requested, or the additional information they had requested, and to see if they needed anything else to try to speed this shit up. Because we're going on a year since he applied. He applied last March. I don't remember when we hired the lawyer. November? Early December? I don't know. I don't know. We haven't even met face to face with the lawyer because we hired them over the phone. Oy, don't get sick, guys. Although husband didn't choose to get sick. Husband's disability is for severe anxiety and depression and his support level that the one doctor is saying he's going to need. Alright, I'm gonna have this granite shit just shoved everywhere. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh. Oh, damn. Did I not? I did not. I did not. Oh, fuck. See, I got distracted. I got distracted by the pumpkins. right? I didn't put the trim on, so we're gonna have a longer section that we have to trim out. We will do that when we're done. In this stretch here. Damn it, my brain. Doesn't take much. And a split second later, like if I don't do something right when I'm thinking about it, forget it. It could be days before I remember that I didn't do the thing. Got way too many tabs open in my brain. Way too many. More sirens. It's been siren heavy last like 24 hours. Crazy. You okay, doggo? You okay? Alright. So I think him bugging me about going to go pee was really that he wanted his afternoon snack. And even though Momo doesn't want to get up to go pee outside, Momo gets one too, so I think Zuzu was coming over and saying, hey, we want our snack. Although he probably would have peed if I'd let him wander. But it was way too icy. And the shoes I threw on weren't exactly good to be out on the ice in, so. And then he wanted to go on an expedition across the street. I'm like, no, no. It's icy. I don't want to slip and fall with nobody else with me to get you if I should happen to let go of you or if you freak out if I fall. He's very skittish around objects like broom handles and stuff sliding down the wall at times, and I don't understand why. And so I have a feeling if I started to slip and fall, he would freak out and panic and try to run. And there's way too much traffic for that to be a thing right now. And it's just too cold to dick around out there. I'm sorry, but it is. So I let him sniff the air for a few minutes. And then told him if he wasn't gonna pee in his 2 spot options that I gave him, that we had to go in. And so he headed for the house. So I was like, alright. Maybe we'll hold that, I think. Alright, let's do this side. One, two, okay. Alright, so here's how we're gonna do. Gotta get to down here. Not sure I'm at the right height. Oh. I missed 2 pumpkins. Well then. So that is the right height. We'll have to go back and fix that. That's not... Well... Actually... We're on a flat instead of a bump out, so I might have done that wrong. Probably did. I'm just doing everything all half-assed backwards today. 'Cause that's how we do. Is how we roll here. Apparently. Gonna have to find the picture again. I think my mom took it back. There's apparently a picture of me as like a 3 or 4-year-old riding a lawn flamingo, which I thought was... I don't actually remember doing that. I don't think. But apparently the lawn flamingos and I have had quite a long-standing relationship. Apparently. It would seem. Which I found amusing. Where's my... Okay. I don't want to walk off the end of this, so... Gonna have to hold our crouch key. Just to make sure we don't have an accident. Because that would be a bit of a pain. To be perfectly honest. The mother-in-law was trying to gauge me on if I liked train rides or not, and I'm like, I don't know where this is going. I was like, train rides are kind of expensive. And there's been some train derailments lately. I don't know where this is going. Like, I get a migraine when we go on a road trip from the force of the car going forward and my neck not being happy about it. And the car is like going like 70 on the interstates in some places, and the trains go like up to 80 in some areas, so... And the mother-in-law was like, oh, I was just gauging interest in it. She's like, I would like to do a train trip someday. And I'm like, I really don't want to be trapped on a train. And train tickets are not cheap. Like, coach might not be so bad, but if you're going on an extended trip, then you kind of want to be in like a bedroom suite or a roomette situation, and those things, I've seen vlogs of people doing that. They are cramped. I mean, you'll have a private bathroom at least, but you're kind of in a tiny walk-in closet. Amtrak tickets are expensive right now. Or at least when I looked a while ago, because I was curious how much these people were paying. Whose trips I was sitting there watching on YouTube. Okay, we needed to fix the pumpkin situation. So what? I think we're missing 2. I think. I don't know. I just don't think I can do a lengthy train ride. I mean, I did shorter train rides back and forth into the city when I was working at the casino, but I mean, that wasn't exactly luxurious traveling. Oh, it was more than 2, damn it. Oh, it was more than 2. Okay. That was way more than 2. It was 4, so I guess not way more than 2, but more than 2, more than what we had on us. Okay. So we've got that. That is full. Stick that in there. Okay. So let's plunk these in to where these need to go. Apparently now, at least it won't be quite so terribly dark down here. At least in theory. Okay. And we still need to do the other side. And down in here. So let me see. How do we want to do this? Maybe there. Okay. So we'll see if this gets us close enough. Yes, okay. So we will take this one all the way down to here. If I don't do this now, it's just going to be more of a pain later on. To be honest, ugh, so much demo still to do. So much demo. Like, I actually did start cutting a swath through the middle there just because I was like, I need somewhere different to demo for a little while. I've been finding all kinds of interesting crevices and what have you. I mean, I found that one skeleton dungeon that we decided we're gonna do something with. But it's right under the main entrance to... Well, it's under the main entrance road, coming in the city on the first gate we built. So I'm not sure exactly how we're gonna do anything with that, but husband said he would figure out something. I mean, we would have to turn monsters back on for us to do anything with that. And we may turn them back on at some point. Let's not fall off. Oh, that's not what we wanted to do. There we go. Those wrapper... I'm just failing at aiming today so bad. Alright, I don't know how long we're gonna go today. Let's see what time is it? It's 4:20 something. Okay. So we've been going for about an hour and a half. If you don't count the quick intermission that we had to do for the puppy. The puppy that's not a puppy. All dogs are puppies. So, you may hear some banging and rattling coming through. I may have to go and do something real super quick that I have found I need to do, especially when the husband can't run interference.
Yeah, sorry, I can't stop her from being loud and annoying.
What is she doing?
She's cooking dinner.
She's cooking dinner?
Uh-huh.
Oh, fuck. Can you put those lights on for me? Not that it...
What lights?
The Christmas lights? Not that it's gonna matter, but...
No, I don't. Kinda need to put them on beforehand.
We have, some lights set up outside of our room that I try to remember to turn on when I'm streaming, so people will know they need to be quiet when they're outside of our room. She hadn't been here for a couple of months, so I hadn't needed to turn them on. I don't even know if she's gonna register the fact that they're on. Well, I'm glad I'm having leftovers tonight. Because my mother-in-law destroys the kitchen when she cooks. Absolutely destroys the kitchen. So much for getting anything extra done tonight, because I know what I'm gonna be doing. Yay. Oh, goody. I don't know, I guess it's that feeling of you clean something for so long and then you start to get predatorial over it whenever somebody else walks into that area and makes a mess because I'm the one that has to clean it up. So it kind of is like, Go away. Get out of the space. It's a long story. Well, it's not that long, but I'm the only one that's... Russell and I are the only ones that are allowed to do dishes in the house because the parentals on both sides can't see that well. Well, my dad's not up to standing there doing dishes. My mom can't hardly see. And yet she's like, well, I'll do the dishes. And I'm like, you can't see. Every time you do the dishes and every time Russ's mom does the dishes, I have to rewash 2/3 of the dishes because there's all kinds of stuff crusted to the silverware and the plates. So yeah, just don't. Thanks. It's just less aggravation in the long run to only have to do them once instead of having a pile of dishes and then having to rewash the pile on top of the new dishes. So and I keep trying to train my mom on how to use multiple things or how to use less multiple things to cook. I'm like, okay, what are you cooking? And she's like, well, this, and this. And I'm like, you know, you can put this and this in the oven together, right? On the same pan. And she's like, what was it? Oh, when I was making Christmas Eve dinner, I apparently blew my mother's mind because I put vegetables in the oven when the chicken was almost done. She's like, you can put them in the oven? I'm like, I'm sorry, what? Oh no, I did turn that off. Okay. I'm like, Ma, yeah. Have we not heard of roast vegetables before? And she's like, well, yeah. I was like, well, how do you think they roast them? They put them in the oven. She's like, well, I never put them in the oven. I was like, I know. Instead, you guys pull out the 3-tier steamer basket, and you could have just, you know, put a little bit of water in a foil packet in the oven with whatever the fuck it was you were cooking. Oh, my family. My mom's like, oh, well, I didn't think of that. Like, that's obvious, Mom. I know. And the mother-in-law is obsessed with her steamer basket. And then she won't even rinse it out for me, so... Like, I made spaghetti last night. I would be happier if they just ate that tonight. So much. Anybody want a free mother-in-law? Or free parentals? I'll give you mine too. I'll just... it'll be better when Russell can actually... start doing stuff around the house again. Because he hasn't been able to do much. He can't lift anything more than 10 pounds, so... Getting the trash out, getting the litter boxes... Getting the trash to the curb, getting the recycling to the curb. The picking up of all of the things. Oh shit, I was supposed to do laundry tonight. Right, I gotta remember to do that. We thought we lost the husband's coat somewhere in the house last night, but it turned out it was in the laundry. Okay. It was very hectic when he came home from the hospital trying to get him situated. And he's like, it's probably in the car. And I'm like, no, sweetie, you think about this. You came home from the hospital. You had to be wearing your sweatshirt. They wouldn't have just let you walk out of the hospital without a coat on. You stop and think about this. You had to have worn it into the house. It's either buried in your mom's room somewhere, or it's buried in the laundry basket and we just didn't see it. But I finally ripped the laundry basket apart last night and I was like, okay, we do have it. I just don't know if the pipes are frozen out there. Because our laundry room doesn't have any heat ducts at all. There's a heat duct on the wall next to it. But those pipes, I think, are on the outer wall, so I don't know. We didn't have a space heater running out there last night because the space heater that we used to use out there was so fucking ancient that then one knob came off and the mother-in-law was using a pair of pliers to turn it on and off or something, and I'm like, no, that's not safe. What we're not doing is using that, especially with all of the cats that we have and the way they knock shit over. I eventually had to get up out of bed today because the cats knocked something over. They knocked over my my board that the paint by number is attached to, along with a couple of canvases I had sitting here. I've really got to get them into storage. Okay, I think, because now I don't know what I'm gonna have to clean up in a little bit, I think, well, you know what, no, we're gonna need those. Okay, we're gonna stop for here for today. I'm hoping that next week we'll be able to do Stardew with the husband. He has a post-surgery check-in on Monday. He might still have another week of restrictions after that, though, to finish fulfilling. I think they said it was 3 weeks before he could really do anything. So we'll see what happens next Thursday. But we got a little bit done. We got some trim done. I definitely need to get some more sandstone because, well, we have a little bit left. We are blowing through it pretty quickly, so I'm going to have to smelt some more of that. But if I don't have the time to get in here and do any demo and smelting, then we'll just work on single player Stardew Valley. We can go back to that next week if it comes to it. Tomorrow is Friday. I'm kind of glad I didn't go through with my dental appointment today, because that would have been terrible with the icy roads and trying to get over there, and I was not He's not well this morning, at all. So that would have been terrible. I'll let you guys know when we reschedule that for, because there'll probably be 2 or 3 days where I'm not going to be able to, or to talk properly or feel like talking, so we'll see what happens with that. And I will let you know. So tomorrow is Friday. It will either be zoo or beavers. We might do beavers tomorrow, because I don't know. We'll see. We might do zoo. I'm not sure if we have any more Australia animals left to add. I think we still need to decorate some other buildings over there, but we can figure that out when we get there. So I'm leaning towards Franchise Friday tomorrow for Planet Zoo. Saturday we will be dark on this channel. I will, however, be co-hosting / guesting on the Wild Challenges podcast this weekend. That's going to be Saturday, this Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern on their Twitch channel, Wild Challenges. And then Sunday, I think we're gonna skip finishing our last project, and we're gonna dive into the Bob Ross Felt Along, because that's what I really want to do. And I get to decide what we're gonna do, so that's what we're doing. So thank you guys for hanging out. We are going to go pay a visit to someone here. Alright, let's see here. So hang on. It looks like Zortz is streaming wrestling. So let's pop in over there. And don't forget to do the follows, the likes, all the social thingies down below. And let's head on over there. Don't know if it took us. It's got me hosting. What the heck? It didn't take us over there, so I'm confused. Oh, okay. I think it did.
Spring Moonsault by Geo to Ajwa. Nisey, how was the Minecraft? How